Hi there, folks. My name's NovaWrap and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for your simulation release news and goings-on from the week that was. So here we are on Sunday, the 25th of July, 2021, for another exciting, action-packed episode full of simulation releases, and let's jump straight into it with the team from Just Flight with their latest aircraft release, this time their edition of the PA-28-161 Warrior 2. Now, this is the venerable aircraft, much like the rest of the PA-28 family that Just Flight do, that has made its way onto a variety of platforms over the years and has now once again graced us onto the latest platform, Microsoft Flight Simulator. So once again, the team has done their best to recreate and bring to life this aircraft with a highly detailed 3D model, both internally and externally, based on actual real aircraft drawings, plans, and comprehensive photography of a real aircraft as well. Full support for 4K textures, PBR texturing support as well, all the usual fun stuff that we're expecting to see. Does include also ground services support as well as a couple of other custom features. Includes a full custom avionics set, including support for the GPS 100, GNS 430, 530 combination, and also, much like their Turbo Arrow, now also supports the freeware PMS 50 GTN 750 option as well. Also includes custom gauges for the more traditional sort of steam type gauges, as well as a custom coded audio system units as well, all working amazingly, including yoke mounted flight timer clock, all the usual fun stuff, and some other stuff there as well, which you're probably going to get into with this aircraft if you are interested. Fully compatible with VR and created with VR in mind as well. Custom coding of the fuel system, electrical system, and all the usual highly detailed sound system, sound setup that comes with this aircraft from the team at Just Flight. So if you wanted to add this one to your general aviation experience in MSFS, you can now for $45 or your regional equivalent, available now direct from Just Flight. Continuing on with MSFS releases and sticking in the UK, or also moving to the UK. So this week is from a developer. I'm always going to get this developer's name wrong. Perigue Devco, I think that's right. Saw this week the release of their edition of Edinburgh Airport for MSFS. This gives us a highly detailed rendition of the airport as it appears in 2020, so it is very, very up to date. Including all airport buildings have been custom modelled and included, including the latest apron layout, including the turnhouse apron, as well as the new long-term parking facility included as well. Full PBR texturing used throughout, as well as custom LOD models used for making sure you got a nice smooth experience, as well as animated ATC radars, as well as the animated Archimedes screw drainage system near Gate 14 as well. And not only is the detail included inside the airport perimeter, but also extends outside the airport perimeter with a variety of custom POIs, including the Hilton and Holiday Inn hotels, the Royal Highland Centre, and the Spitfire Memorial included as well. So overall, looking pretty damn awesome, and you can pick this one up for $23 or your regional equivalent, available now from Orbix Direct. Continuing on with airport releases, this time from developer 29 Palms. So this week, their release of their edition of Mykonos Airport for MSFS. So obviously, funnily enough, it is the main it is the international airport for the island of Mykonos in Greece, and is located just southeast of the town. But it's interesting because it's built up on a bit of a plateau, this one. So the approach is kind of breathtaking when you're coming into there. Not only you get to experience the Aegean Sea, but also just this raised sort of airport sort of jutting out of the terrain. Now, this particular rendition of the airport has been reflective of 2021, including actually May 2021. So this is super recent, this one, which is kind of cool. Includes a highly detailed representation of the airport, including all airport buildings have been custom 3D modeled. Includes custom terraforming of the airport's surrounding area, all accurately modeled in the sim, along with the accurately sloped runway. A variety of custom animated apron vehicles are included, with custom animated windsocks, full 4K texture with PBR support used throughout, and a variety of custom lighting systems and custom beacons used throughout as well. Not only does it have the standard, the airport with all its detail as well, also includes a variety of heliports for our helicopter friends, including the Greek Army's heliport at the east end of the airport, as well as the Marina's heliport close to the Ornos Beach, and the Superior Air heliport close to Calo Levada Beach included as well. So there's going to be a lot for our frantic palm tree friends to enjoy as well while they're here. Now, if you want to pick this one up, you can pick this one up for $18 or your regional equivalent, available now from Contrail. Continuing on with scenery releases this week from developer Field There, with their first scenery release for the new sim, with their release of their edition of Raleigh-Durham International Airport for MSFS. Now, this, I'm not going to lie, the feature list for this is basically non-existent. Some generic stuff that I used to always see over at Sim Market, but that was kind of it. So really, really generic. But looking into it, it looks like a layout that is, I'm going to say, at least 2020's layout. Looks like PBR texturing is used throughout. All the airport buildings are there that I can tell from comparing it to satellite imagery. So yeah, it looks like it's fairly up to date, like 2020 at least. Plus, as I said, all airport buildings seem to be modelled, including the multi-story car parks, and all the gates seem to be where they are supposed to be in position. Standard ground polys are also included as well. So looking pretty good. The screenshots also show that the terminal interiors have been modeled for the main terminal, so you'll be able to get a bit of look inside while you're using the jetways there as well. So if you want to pick this one up, you can pick this one up for $20 or your original equivalent, available now from Field There. Continuing on with airport releases, this time from developer MK Studios. So this week, their latest release of their airports, this time them releasing Ponta Delgada Yao Polo II Airport. Wow, that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Now, this is for a pretty cool destination. So this is in the Portuguese archipelago of the Azores, a beautiful destination for anybody. And this serves as the primary international airport on the island of São Miguel. So this gives us a highly detailed rendition of the airport as it appears in 2020, custom terrain mesh, as well as all airport buildings modelled, including, looks like, I'm going to guess 4K texturing with PBR support used throughout as well. So overall, looking pretty damn nice. Custom nightlight included as well, with a basic terminal interior model included as well, apparently designed for maximum performance. And this was coming in at a very reasonable price of $10 or your original equivalent, available now from Orbix Direct. Continuing on with airport releases, this time getting into something a little bit more homely from developer Terrania Studios. So this week, their release of their rendition of Hausen am Albis Airport in the Alps of Switzerland, specifically just south of Zurich. So this is a small GA airport providing aero club activities, flight schools, and glider operations as well. It is a restricted airfield, not a full public airport, so you do actually need to have a permit to be able to land at the airport. Well, but we're simmers, so we kind of do what we do. We do what we want anyway. So this gives us a accurate recreation of the airport as it appears in 2020, I think. I couldn't find anything that said it was 2020 or 2021, so I'm going to guess it was probably 2020, given the fact that the photo imagery that they're using, which is very accurate, by the way, 10 centimeter per pixel ortho imagery, is from 2020. Includes custom runway sloping, 4K textures used throughout on all airport buildings with full PBR support as well, and a variety of custom ground services included as well. And you can pick this one up for $13 or your original equivalent, available now from Orbix Direct. And rounding out the MSFS release news for this week, I saw this week the latest in the landmarks packs from Orbix, their release of the Mumbai City pack for MSFS. So this one gives 16 high-detailed hero assets, including the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, Gateway of India, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, Omkar 1973 Imperial Towers, and the Bandra Worli Sea Link Bridge included as well, along with over 100 medium-detail custom landmarks to showcasing the architecture of India, which, by the way, is really, really beautiful. There are a variety of helipads have also been included for buildings in the area that do support it, as well as additional landing areas on Navy frigates, and the Shikra heliport was also have been included in this release as well. So there again, it's great to see a lot more coming out for our helicopter friends. So you can pick this one up for $8 or original equivalent, available now from Orbix Direct. Continuing on with releases for this time moving into the world of X-Plane. So this week from developer Boundless, so this week their release of their rendition of Bournemouth Airport in the UK. So this is a former Royal Air Force base that was then transferred into civilian hands after the Second World War, and supports quite a number of low-cost airlines as their hubs include mostly TUI and Ryanair, operating to various destinations all throughout the UK and Europe. So this is a accurate rendition of the airport as it appears in 2020, with 25 centimeter per pixel ortho imagery of the airport and surrounding area, full 4K texturing with full PPR support used throughout on all airport buildings. Includes also not only the airport itself, but also the nearby business park with custom road traffic and custom ground vehicles included as well. Designed to be fully compatible with the default scenery or also with Orbix True Earth GB as well. And you can pick this one up for $20 or your original equivalent, available now from Boundless. Continuing on with X-Plane 11 releases, this time from developer Any Builds. So this week, their release of their long-awaited A310-300 on the line release. So this is touts itself as a highly detailed and highly accurate systems modeling and flight dynamics modeling of the Airbus A310, one of their earliest sort of wide-body aircraft, and allows you to do a full integrated flight experience with all the unique behavioral characteristics of the A310 simulated throughout each system. Also includes custom in-sim printer, custom ACARS CDLPLC functionalities, including support for SimBrief, with SID stars, flight planning, and all variety of nav modes included and supported as well. Custom electronic flight bag with real procedures, takeoff speeds and weights, all modeled and accurate included as well. With two engine options included, both the GE CF680s and the Pratt & Whitney PW4158 versions included as well. As we would expect in these days, it's 4K texturing, PBR texturing used throughout the interior and exterior, with custom modeling, custom decals used throughout as well to give you a highly immersive experience. Also supports, as I said, EFBs, full VR config is supported as well, along with Active Sky for XP and a variety of panel states supports outside of that as well. And if you want to pick this rendition up, you can pick this one up for $100 or your regional equivalent, available now from Any Builds. Moving out of the world of X-Plane and moving into the world of combat with DCS World. So this week, the release of their latest mission pack or campaign pack. This time focusing on the F-18C Hornet with the Rise of the Persian Lion campaign by Badger 633. So this continues on the story of a previous sort of couple of mission packs from this developer, in the form of continuing on the character of Lieutenant Scott Waters from the Serpent's Head campaigns. So this one goes through a fictional deployment of the USS John C. Stennis in the Black Sea, where things get heated up in the skies over Iran. So you can get through 15 detailed missions with an ongoing storyline, with thousands of voiceovers provided by voice actors, supporting all full mission briefs, full alternative sets up there, with alternate optional campaign version with easy air-to-air refueling options for those who have not yet mastered the art of catching the basket. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool that you have that option available to you. Usual caveats: if you want to be able to use the campaign, you've got to have installed the DCS F-18 Supercarrier and the Persian Gulf map to make it fully compatible as well. But if you want to pick this one up and add it to your campaign collection, you can pick it up for $11 or your original equivalent, available now from Eagle Dynamics and on Steam as well. Speaking of Steam, so moving out of the world of Flight Sim and moving into the world of Permanent Way this week from developer Just Trains, we saw the latest scenery route add-on released for Train Simulator. This time being the Southwestern Expressway's Reading to Exeter route add-on. So this very scenic part of the UK is brought to life with over 220 miles of route across 3 key main lines, recreating the period around about 2010 of Reading to Taunton, Westbury to Bristol, and Bristol to Exeter. Not only does it include the route itself includes 39 custom and highly detailed train stations, immersive scenery covering the full area, along with 8 standard scenarios and 4 free roam scenarios included as well for your train simulation pleasure. And you can pick this one up for $45 or your original equivalent, available now on Steam. Moving on with the simulation releases, and actually rounding out the simulation releases actually for this week, sort of moving kind of sideways back into the world of flight simulation, in the worlds of ATC. Tower 3D Pro saw this week the latest airport released for that ATC sim with the release of Singapore's Changi Airport, or Whiskey Sierra Sierra Sierra. Not really much to sort of say about this other than new airport for you to operate out of. I got nothing else to say for you this one. It's just adding in the new airport and the challenges of having 3 asphalt runways and 5 main passenger terminals arranged in an elongated inverted U shape. So there you go. I got nothing for you. I've never played it. I probably should pick it up one of these days and just see what it's like. But yeah, it doesn't interest me. But if it interests you, you might want to pick this up. Speaking of, you can pick this up for $20 or your regional equivalent, available now on Steam. And with that, folks, that does now round out the NovaWrap for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, as always, to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying these videos and want to see more. And of course, as always, you can always catch me between videos by finding me on Facebook and on Twitter and on Twitch. Just search NovaWrap24. And if you'd like to support the channel and the work that I do, please consider supporting us by supporting us over on Patreon at patreon.com/NovaWrap24. All right, folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.